Hello and welcome to Miss Riley's Maths videos. This is a video from my Form 1 Maths class. Exams. So as you can see, they cover some statistics, some probabilities, some sets, some algebra, and algebra equation sets. So there's 3 exercises. I'm going to go through the solutions to these to help my Form 1 class, but for anybody revising for interesting and useful. Okay, so the first one says simplify. Simplify just means multiply out the brackets and tidy up. So 3x by 5x, 3 by 5 squared, 3x by 2 is 6x. Okay, so it's just 15x squared plus 6x. We can't add those up because one's an x squared and one's 5 by multiplying out the brackets and tidying up. 4x by x is 4x squared. 4x by minus 2 is minus 8x. 3 by x is 3x minus 15. Okay, so we get 4 things. Now look what's the same. There's nothing the same as the x squared, but this and this, they're both x's. Got more negatives than positives, so it's going to be minus 5x minus 15. 4x squared minus 5x minus 15. A dice is 1, 3, 4, 5, or 6. So there's 6 outcomes. What's the probability of getting a 5? There's 1 outcome out of 6, so 1/6. Which is a third, or a prime number, you could get a 2, a 3, or a 5. So that's 3 out of 6, which is a half. Remember, okay, because it has to have 2 factors, itself and 1. If W is A, B, C, D, E, and R is M, A, T, C, H, E, S, that means the number of elements that are in set W. So cardinal number of W. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements in W. 1, 2 elements in R. So the cardinal number of R is 7. What do they have in common? So that's the intersection. So what they have in common? They have not B. They have C in common. Not D. But they have E and E. Is ACD a subset of W? So is ACD a smaller set and all the elements, sorry, from this set ACD, are they in W? Yes, they are. A, C, and D are all in W. So that's true. Draw a Venn diagram. So here's my Venn diagram setup. A is 20 and 22. So 15 is the same and 20 is the same. So 15 and 20 go in both. So what I'm left with in A is 5 and 10. What I'm left with in B is 17, 18, and 22. So this is a stem and leaf diagram. This is new for us. This stem and leaf shows the distance people traveled to a Taylor Swift concert in kilometers. And we've got to look for the key here. The key here is that 3/2 is 32. So this is my stem, which is my tens, and this is my leaf, or my leaves, which are units. So for instance, 32, 3/2 means 32 kilometers. How many people were surveyed? Each of these is a person. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22 people were surveyed. What was the longest distance traveled? Whereas there's 5 tens and 4 units, 54. That's the highest number. That's the lowest number, 4 kilometers. This is the highest number, 54 kilometers. So the longest distance traveled was 54 kilometers. How many people travel less than 30 kilometers? So there's 32. There's no 30. 29 is less than 30. 29. So anybody here travel less than 30? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 people travel less than 30 kilometers. Over the page. Simplify by multiplying out the brackets and tidying up. So 5x by x is 5x squared. 5x by 2 is 10x. Minus 3x by x is minus 3x squared. Minus 3x by 4 is minus 12x. What's the same? Well, this guy and this guy are the same, and this guy and this guy are the same. So 5x squared minus 3x squared is 2x squared, and 10x minus 12x is minus 2x. Here's a bar chart. So along the bottom, we've got tennis, football, swimming. This should be pupils up the left. That's bad. Okay, how many people were surveyed? Well, 5. Look at this tennis. The bar goes up to 5 pupils. So this is with 5 people. This is 6 people. And this is 3 people. So 5 plus 6 plus 3 is 14 people were surveyed. How many people played tennis? 5 people. Played football. So football is most popular. Multiply out. Now these have been causing a lot of trouble, so I'm going to show you a different way of doing these. The first way, which is the way we've been doing them, is 7 by 2, which is 14, and x by x cubed, we add the powers, so that's x to the power of 4. But that's causing people trouble. So here's another way. 7x times 2x cubed is the same as 7 times x times 2 times x times x times x. X cubed, that's what x cubed looks like. So 7 times 2 is 14, and x by x by x by x. So x squared, x cubed, x to the power of 4. So 14x to the power of 4. Here's another one. The way we've been doing it is 5 by 2 is 10, and x squared by x cubed is x to the power of 2 plus 3, which is x to the power of 5. So 10x to the power of 5. If you want to do it this other way, that's 5 by x by x by 2 by x by x by x. X squared and x cubed. So that's 10 x squared, x cubed, x to the power of 4, x to the power of 5. 10x to the power of 5. Draw a Venn diagram to illustrate these sets. Okay, so what do they have in common? They have no C in this one, no R in this one, I, yeah, I is in common, no K here, E is in common, and T is in common. So what they have in common is I, E, T. So what do I need on P? I need C, R, and K. And what do I need for Z? I need N and S. Okay? Set H is the set X such that X such that X. What that means is the elements in this set are, okay? The elements in this set are factors of 12. So the elements in set H are all factors of 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. They're all factors of 12. Use the Venn diagram to answer the question. So here's Q, here's T. Find the cardinal number of Q. Remember the cardinal number of Q is so I'm just going to pause this for a second. So sorry about that. So cardinal number of Q is how many elements are in Q. So the cardinal number of Q is 6. List the elements of Q intersection T. So that's in the middle section. So it's 12, 14, 16. Q union T is anything in both sets. So 11, 13, 15, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and 2 subsets of T. Any sets that are smaller sets made out of T. So here's a few here. There's one with 2 elements, there's one with 1 element, and there's one with 3 elements. Okay, I only need 2 of them. So there's 2 subsets of T. Solve to find the value of x. So I'm going to get x's to one side, numbers to the other. So let's get that 3 away from there. So 5x is equal to 2x minus 6. I added 3 because that would mean they'd cancel out. And 9 minus 9 plus 3 is minus 6. Let's get rid of that 2x. So they're gone. So I've got 3x is equal to minus 6. Divide by 3, x is equal to minus 2. Which is categorical and which is numerical? So numerical is answered with a number, and categorical is answered with a word that isn't a number. So color is categorical. Age is numerical. What age are you? How many books are in your bag? So anything like how many, that would be numerical. What's your favorite film? So that would be categorical. What concerts have you been to? Not how many concerts, but what concerts. Have you been to Taylor Swift? Have you been to Noah Khan or whoever? Which do you prefer, popcorn or crisps? That's categorical as well. I prefer crisps. Okay. This is a difficult one because of the symbols, but hopefully you had your symbol booklet. So this means is an element of, so is in the set, and this means is a subset of, so is a smaller set formed out of the bigger set. So M is an element of B, T is not an element. Okay, so not an element and not a subset. Okay. UHA are all those U, H, and A are all in B, so that's a subset. A, E, I, O, U, they're all in B, so that's a subset. S, H, Y, R, they're all in B, so that's a subset. A is an element of B because it can't be a subset because it's not a set. It doesn't have curly brackets. Multiply out this. 3x squared by 5x squared is 15x to the power of 4. 3x squared by 3x is plus 9x cubed. 3x squared by minus 4 is minus 12x squared. I'm just going to pause. This is a stem and leaf plot. Okay, so I'm just, what I'm going to do, this is going to be my rough stem and leaf, and this is my actual real stem and leaf. So what I do is I'll go along here. This is the tens and this is the units. So 24 would be 24. 50 is 50. 35 is 35. 28 goes there. 40 goes there. 45 goes there. 60 goes here. Notice I'm not worrying about the order yet. I'm going to do the order in a minute. 20 goes there. 25 goes there. 35. 60 goes down here. 55. 58. 64. 30, 28, and 50. Now I'm just going to double check I have them all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 twos are 18. So I should have 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So there's 18. That's right. Now I reorder it to make sure that the smallest numbers are closest to the stem. So 0, 4, 5, 8, 8, 0, 5, 5, 0, 5. For 50, it's 0, another 0, a 5, an 8, and an 8. And for 60, it's 0, 0, 4. Now, the key is really important. What do these numbers mean? Let's take 4/5. There's 4 and 5. That means 45 cents. You can pick any numbers to be the key. Okay. Another example for a key might be 2/0 equals 20 cents. This is the last one. This is quite hard, so let's just take it slowly. 3y means 3 times y. So 3 times minus 5 is minus 15. 2xy means 2 times x, which is 3, times y, which is minus 5. 2 times 3 is 6, times minus 5 is minus 30. Minus x would be minus 3, and then I've got plus 5. So that's what I have. I've got minus 15, minus 30, minus 3, plus 5, which is minus 48 plus 5, which is minus 43. Okay, I hope that's useful. Go back over anything you weren't sure of and ask me if you're still not sure. Bye.